Hey Pisces, welcome to your first half of July reading. So good to be here with you. I'm so excited. I know there's been a little anticipation. Okay, so this is a general reading for the collective of Pisces, Sun and Rising. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. You can check the reading in this series that aligns with your rising sign if you're here as Pisces Sun, or you can watch the Sun and or Rising readings for your divine counterpart if you happen to have that information. So those are my best intentions, is that I'm speaking to Sun and Rising, but some people find it resonates for their moon sign or their Venus sign. If it speaks to you and it's your message, then it's your message. So I just give you the guidance based on the intentions that I set. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do hope you'll consider joining us here and subscribe, like, share the video with your friends. And for those of you who are returning Pisces, you know I have great affinity for all of you. Each and every one of you have been so emotionally generous and kind, and you brighten my day every single day. So, thanks. All right, I am pulling two cards, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. Always keep in mind you can flip the energies around. So if this whole side that I say is masculine speaks to you in the end and you're the feminine, just claim it and own it, and that's okay. It does not invalidate the reading. What we're looking for here is alignment with your storyline and the message overall. I just create a structure for myself to follow, but there are many of you out there, so adjust it accordingly. Okay, one for Divine Masculine. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle, FYI, one of my favorite Oracle decks. Interesting. Here and Now, that came out before. Okay, you're getting a similar message. Masculine, card 32, 3 and 2 is 5. So there's a little bit of an energy of change in the air, and it says here and now. So the message in here and now is stay in the moment, stay in the present moment. This is going on right here and now, and it needs your attention, especially if change is afoot. We do have Mercury going direct, thank gosh, although there will be another 12 days of the shadow phase of it. We're on the other side, so it feels like there may be some changes in the air with regard to communication, but we still have five planets retrograde. Try to stay in the moment as best you can if you're the masculine. Feminine gets card 30, TikTok. That's also a card of any moment now, any moment now. Don't look away or you might miss it. So there's timing references for both of you. I like that. Now I'm going to pull one card just for you Pisces, for the Pisces watching. If you're a cross watcher and you want your energy oracle card, go watch your reading. Shameless bribe. Okay, so Pisces, let's see what energy oracle card is guiding you for this reading. Something for you to consider or think about. Okay. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Seventh chakra, connection to your higher self. How appropriate. Card 41, what is that? 5. We're back to that, changes in the air. Sometimes with change comes a little chaos and conflict. In my morning meditation, when I do a little reading for the signs that I do a little reading for myself upstairs in my room, shortly after waking and before I'm kind of fully functional, just for the signs that I'm going to be doing a reading for here on YouTube for that day. And one of the cards that came out was the 5 of Wands for you Pisces, and 5 of Wands is conflict, and it is, but it's usually an outside source of conflict, and it can represent a block. So we're going to look at that. So upright, it says the beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God. Wow. Wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrant with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness, so allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. That quieting of the mind is a 2 of Swords, and all of this energy is the Priestess, the Hanged Man, right? All of the Pisces energy in the tarot is connected to higher self and to your spiritual realm. Okay. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from Spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So here's your affirmation, beautiful Pisces. My 7th chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. Love and inspiration from Spirit and my own intuition flow fully to me now. And so it is. Couldn't be a better message. And for some of the beautiful Pisces who are already in the Priestess Lounge, you know who you are. That's what we've been talking about. And I know that some of you will receive this very deeply and personally. That leads me to an announcement. As you know, you may not know, I'm no longer offering private readings anymore, but you are welcome to join us in the Priestess Lounge. There is a healthy Pisces contingent there. Click the link below and join us. That link is the only place I advertise the group. It's a beautiful group of like-minded, sacred, beautiful, dear souls, and we would love to have you join us. You click that link, and there's one question you have to answer. It's a checkbox. If you don't answer the checkbox question, I'll assume you don't really want to join. But if you answer it, you're automatically approved. Okay. End of announcements. Let's go. Wow, what beautiful oracle. There's something with timing, being present. Don't look away. You may miss it, and stay very connected to your higher self and your spiritual team, your angels, your ancestors, your ascended masters, and the gods and goddesses that are watching over you and protecting you always. Wow. All right. Sorry, Pisces. I got to check this out for 1 second. I took a photograph of the spread I did this morning, and it's, yes, there were 2 5s. There was the 5, now you're seeing it, the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. We have 5s here, and here's the 5 of Cups. Regrets of the past, some sense of loss from the past for this masculine. Feminine showing up in the energy of the Page of Pentacles. That's a message of something being maybe a fresh start, something on offer here that feels small but tangible. Page of Pentacles can be a card of breadcrumbing. So, you know, somebody that just gives you enough to keep you roped in. But I'll know better when I clarify it. But it is definitely, the pages are messengers, and the Page of Pentacles is a small start. In other words, it's not the ace. There's nobody skywriting. It's just a message of, here's what I have to offer. It's a small start, but it's stable and grounded and reliable. Okay. Wow. There's that Queen of Wands. She was there last time too. Yep. And the Empress. Divine Feminine. Wow. 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 This was in your last reading, Pisces. I'm feeling a shift in the energy. 2 pages now. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. This is all messaging, information, tangible stuff, things that are real that you can use. Oh, there's the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or anyone who is, this is your future for the feminine. If you're the feminine, it's about high vibration, love, and emotional availability. So I'm seeing a masculine who has some regrets here with regard to a Queen of Wands. It feels like there's a lot of attention to that. If you look at where their eyes are, they're gazing down at the 3 cups that are knocked over and not really aware of, or at least not feeling the energy of the 2 of cups that are upright and full right behind him. So if this person just turned around, would see the 2 of cups, the soulmate energy. In the past, something really had them stuck, overthinking things, not able to take their next best step forward, maybe not knowing what it is, or feeling trapped on some level. If I recall from the last reading, there was some energy around a Queen of Wands versus like a Queen of Pentacles, let's say. So this Queen of Wands can also be this feminine, or the Empress is definitely the feminine. But this Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, the sign doesn't matter. I just tell you that because some of you, that's important to you. It is someone who this masculine is very attracted to. This is someone who's creative and passionate and alluring and in their power and very dynamic, kind of hard to take your eyes off of kind of energy. In their lower vibration, this can be someone who takes no prisoners. Just gonna say. So I am looking at some regrets or mistakes of the past is how the masculine's showing up, and their present experience in the connection here is something to do with feeling trapped or stuck, not knowing their next best step forward with regard to this Queen of Wands, and feeling a bit regretful about it. And then moving forward, we have the unconditional love of the feminine. We have in the feminine, wow, in the past, look at that, Ace of Cups, beautiful gift of love and romance here. And now we're kind of waiting for some clarity, or either delivering or looking to receive a message of clarity. Page of Swords sometimes can be the detective, waiting and watching, and maybe this feminine could be checking up on this masculine. When I say checking up, I don't mean in a creepy way, just kind of watching their social media, keeping tabs just to see, feel like, get a feeling for where they're at. And then in the future, we have the King. So we do have some very beautiful energy in the future. But right now, I'm sensing some uncertainty. Okay. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, please. Yeah. This masculine has some regrets. Emperor. This is definitely someone in the masculine energy with regrets of the past. The 5 of Cups is about the past. Now they're choosing a new path. Beautiful. Okay, so the 2 of Wands. Look, yes, choosing the path with regard to who? The feminine. Oh my gosh. Okay. So maybe on some level, this masculine delayed or was overthinking things and feels they may have blown an opportunity with the Queen of Wands. Regardless of sign, you know what I'm trying to say. The Queen of Wands has your attention if you're the masculine. That's someone that, does it for you. I'm seeing, though, that this masculine, despite these regrets, is on some level considering, looking at the paths before them and understanding they have to make a choice. Underneath, for those who are new, when I pull from underneath, it's the unconscious energy. It's something outside of the conscious awareness of the person I'm reading for or about, in this case, the masculine. And it's like what's motivating their behavior. So this choice of choosing the path is with regard to a feminine. So now we have the Emperor, the Empress, and the 2 of Wands. Choosing the path. Choosing the path in this twin flame connection. Wow. In the past, 8 of Swords. This is someone who doesn't do very well in their feelings. I feel like they were very patient, Temperance card, but maybe, you know, sometimes there's such a thing as waiting too long. You know what I mean? I mean, Temperance is a beautiful energy, Sagittarian energy in that card. But it is about a balance, and it is about tempering energies, and sometimes you can take that one step too far. And in this case, with this masculine in a stuck position, that patience may not, it may have been, I'm just thinking because I'm seeing the Five of Cups, it may have been like an excuse. Yeah. See? Really wanting the Ten of Cups, not knowing how to move forward toward it, tempering the energy, but I kind of feel like they think they missed their moment. They think they missed their opportunity, or they have regrets about it. The Queen of Wands, trying to figure out who this is. Yeah, there's our Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, brand new love. This is a newer connection for some of you, or a return and recognizing the gift. And I feel like this masculine right now, their experience is they know that this Queen of Wands is the love of a lifetime. I think they may have missed their opportunity. World endings and new beginnings. Wow, that's why they're choosing the path now. I'm just so, yeah, on some level, they have to weigh realities on the ground. There's some logistics involved here. When I see the Eight of Swords, I feel like somebody's literally trapped, like they can't make a move for some reason. And there's some regret. They tried to temper the energy. They have some regret about that. Now they're choosing the path they see, and yet there's another two. And the Two of Pentacles is weighing realities on the ground in real time. You know, my priorities. It's like, it could be as simple as logistics. How are we going to come together? How do we make this real? It's very much thinking quick on your feet, and there are a lot of moving pieces here to deal with. And that's what despite all this beautiful energy, they still have a lot to consider in real time of how to operationalize that new beginning of the World card, which is Aquarius and Capricorn. We have Taurus and Libra in the two Empresses here. Moving forward, the unconditional love of that Empress, divine feminine energy. Oof. Justice. So for some, it will involve a legal process. Yeah, so these two cards, when I see them together, I feel like divorce and marriage. I feel legal documents, divorce decrees, marriage licenses. You get where I'm headed here. And the Hierophant is a marriage card. It is about commitment. More important than any of that, there's an energy here of vindication and having stood in your convictions. And I do feel like there's some measure of moving forward in the here and now in a very conventional connection with the feminine that will bring a sense of fairness and balance, right? That 32 here and now is what I'm feeling going forward for this masculine. Yes, and a leap of faith. Big leap of faith. They are ready for the new day. That's why the Two of Wands is there, and the Fool is very similar energy. It is like, wow, a brand new day. It feels also like the World card, endings and new beginnings. Here's your new beginning. Feminine, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Tower. Big shift for this feminine. For some of you, well, let me pull another card. Three of Wands. For some of you, this is something is coming down that isn't stable, that isn't enough. Page of Pentacles. Remember how I said it can be a small offer. It can be a little bit of breadcrumbing. I almost feel like this feminine is either something that they wanted, that they were trying to manifest, isn't coming in to the degree that they wanted. The message isn't stable enough, isn't big enough. And that is crumbling some sense of stability they thought existed in the connection. That's why the Tower is there. And it's all about like, my ships were coming in and now they're not. There feels like on some level, for some of you, it feels like disrupted energy. And it does go along with a little bit of the tick-tock. I almost feel like that Tower is the ticking time bomb. It is something that wasn't on terra firma, and therefore it's kind of wiping away anything that you were trying to manifest, trying to bring toward you that wasn't stable, that wasn't what you thought it was. And so now I see the Hanged Man come out. And the Hanged Man is, Pisces energy. So there you go. Tower is Aries. The Hanged Man is about pulling back and communicating with your higher self, spirit of the universe, right? As you were guided in this card, which is also 4 and 1 is 5. So I already said the 5s are about some instability. Here we go. We're getting the instability. But the Tower comes in for a reason, to show you what's not solid. To show you. To deliver the message of what's not solid. And so while ships may be coming in, I think that's why you're waiting and watching here. Here's the waiting card. And this is a little bit of delayed gratification. It does represent a bit of a sacrifice, but it's for your higher good, and you know it. So it's self-imposed delay, because whatever's going on right now that feels unstable, you're getting the warning, pull back. You don't have to keep moving forward if the signs, if the tea leaves show you that something isn't stable. Pull back. Look at the situation with new eyes, fresh eyes, or from different perspectives. Look for something that you may not have seen before. Use your intuition. What is your gut telling you? What is your connection to your higher self? Not your suspicions. That's low vibe. What's your higher self telling you? And wait for that illumination. It doesn't come just from one ask. You got to kind of continually check in with your higher self to get a feel for the information that's trying to be presented to you. And then you get that illumination and you feel that sense of, now I can come down off this post and start my journey forward. So the feminine here, a little more hesitant and getting signs that something isn't as stable as what they were trying to manifest. Because in the past, yeah, this is pretty big. This, not so much. The message could also be coming into the feminine that says, this is the best I can offer. And that's a crushing blow. So when I say a crushing blow, I certainly don't mean it takes you out of the game. It just feels more like disappointment. The Tower doesn't always have to be that, your whole life is falling apart. It just can represent disappointment followed by a delay. All right, so that's what I'm trying to communicate to you. Don't panic about the Tower. It's happening now. You already know what it is. So whatever it is that has thrown you a little bit off or has you going like, that's what the Tower is for you. It doesn't have to be anything terribly dramatic, but it will be something that takes you off course a bit and has you re-examining the situation. Ace of Cups, in the past. Brand new gift of love here. Divine. Moving to calmer waters. I think you really felt like, oh my gosh, I'm saying this as if I'm talking to feminine. I've got my partner now, you know, there's co-creative energy working together in the here and now, moving to calmer waters with this brand new gift of love. And I don't think it's going exactly according to plan. There may have been some third-party energy here. I know that feels like it keeps coming up in the Pisces readings. There's heart heaviness and some sorrow here that I feel is connected to this Five of Cups, and something that the masculine is still trying to resolve. And I feel like the feminine, it was kind of underneath, out, like maybe not outside of the feminine's conscious awareness, but just kind of always guiding the behavior of, if we can just get ourselves together here, if we can just come together, this gift is on offer and our lives could be so much calmer and smoother. It would be like getting out of all that, you know, that stuck, trapped energy that this masculine has experienced. Yeah, here. Six of Cups, right? Despite the pain, on some level, knowing that your past life soulmates. And there we go, the Two of Cups. What this masculine has right behind him, right there. So the feminine's kind of been hip to all of this and aware of it, maybe not always in the front of their conscious mind, but underneath, guiding their every move, their every action. Attention to that Three of Swords with the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. Past life soulmate, love of a lifetime. There's twin flame energy, like all over this reading, as has been the pattern in the past. Right now, though, the best the feminine can do is keep an eye out, right? Ear to the ground is what this Page of Swords feels like. Waiting for some clarity or a message of clarity, looking for information. Yeah, with regard to what? The third party. Ugh. So, that's why the manifestation, that's why the ship's coming in. Hit the skids. Big, huge, screeching halt here. Something wasn't as anticipated. That's okay. We do have hit bumps in the road, and now the feminine is looking for information on this third party. Another page, Page of Wands, maybe a message. Looking for messages. I mean, this feels very light and casual and flirty on some level for some of you. Not all of you. If you're not already thinking this, I'm not giving you new information. On some level, I wonder if some of the feminines watching may be trying to figure out if they were just a one-night stand. If they are someone that the masculine wasn't as serious about. So for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, that Page of Wands, we have all the pages here except the Page of Cups. We've got, and this came out in the Cancer reading too, there were a lot of pages on the masculine side. Now I get them all on the feminine side. So for some of you, there may be a Pisces Cancer connection. I'll just say that, and some mirroring. But the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands with the Three of Cups in the middle is that there's like, I'm trying to figure out, is there still something there? I'm waiting for a message, not just the clarity or information about third party, but sort of like I'm still on this person's mind, that they're still interested in me. I know that sounds a little, I don't mean it to sound anything like desperation. These are two people who have already communicated their interest to each other on some level. And so that Page of Wands, while it does get a bad reputation for being very self-serving, it doesn't always have to be that. It can just be like, all I need is a little word. I just need a word. I need something to let me know that I haven't sized this whole situation up incorrectly. Right. Underneath, am I being played? Am I being manipulated? The Five of Swords. So there is some concern that, from this feminine. That's why the present energy is kind of just keeping an eye open and ear to the ground to kind of feel what's really going on here. Am I being played? Have I been taken advantage of? Was I just, a momentary lapse on this masculine's part, something that they didn't take as seriously as I took? I'm here to tell you that's not so from what I see over here. But if you're not in regular communication, how would the feminine know that? Well, you know it because you're watching this now. So if you're in the energy of having, if you're in suspicious energy, if you're wondering if you're dealing with someone who's not, doesn't have your best interest at heart, then go over here and look at everything I just read out so that you can understand where this masculine is for the vast majority of you. And that may help calm your suspicions, because suspicions are it's never good to come from your suspicions. If you have a higher vibrational sense that something isn't good for you, you got to follow that. Why would you wait for proof that somebody's playing you? If you got to sit there and wonder, then you're either in very low vibration energy that you're being played, and that's something you need to work on, in your self-growth, in your solitary journey, or there's evidence to show that this person isn't good for you. That was my mom moment of the day. Okay, King of Cups. I would say it to my kids, so I might as well say it to you all. King of Cups in the future, the emotional availability, high vibration love, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like I said, I could have 2 water signs here, very possible. Oh, King of Wands, now the plot thickens. Whew. And Knight of Swords. Wow. There's the 5. There's the 5. All right. So the 5 of Wands came up, as did the 5 of Cups in the reading this morning. And what that signals to me is there's a block, something, there's some conflict, there's something that's interfering with this connection. Someone's going to come in very quickly with their truth. The Knight of Swords moves very, very quickly. But there's like a mission. Sometimes they get out over their skis. There's a mission. They have something to say. And I don't know if you are dealing with 2 very different people here. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But if it's the same person, if it's this masculine, you're going to receive, they're coming forward with some truth about their emotional availability and their interest and desire, what they want. The King of Wands knows what they want. I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. That's their mantra, right? This one's mantra, I see you, I hear you, I feel you. I'm available for you. This one's mantra, I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. Hello. And then we get the Knight of Swords. So there's some fast-moving truth that comes in. I almost feel it comes in to sort of assuage the doubts of the feminine on some level, but underneath, there's still a conflict. So I don't think you're home free yet, dear feminine. Okay, so we'll see what happens in the extended. I'm going to take you there right now. Let me pull the 3 cards with the 2 of you together. Look at this more holistically. See if we can get you on the same page, because I'm feeling a bit of a disconnect and some doubts and concerns brewing on the feminine side. Let's get that clear. I will also pull for you, Pisces, messages from the masculine to the feminine. What are they not saying verbally with their words, but are trying to communicate energetically, or something that the feminine needs to know, and vice versa. Messages to the masculine from the feminine, what the masculine might need to know. Then a card for you, Pisces, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. What message needs to come through for you that will give you confirmation or clarity or advice, or possibly a warning, something you need to look out for. I think that we might get clarity about some of this. And then, of course, where we're headed going forward, an outcome card. If timing is a factor, it would show up in that position. It doesn't always. If I don't get a numbers card, I'm not going to read for timing. But I'm looking at the general energy of this reading, and while I do see some Pentacles energy, most of it is watery, and there's swords, and you know, the cups is like usually months, the swords is days to weeks. So I'm seeing some things that are shifting already and moving faster. So if that helps. All right. Thank you very much, Pisces. I look forward to seeing you at the extended. I'll be there in a second. The link to the extended is below in the top line or two. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on a future reading. Take care.